I thought about how to start, and nearly 5 years ago, when we launched Noble Panacea at the Met in New York, Lydia Fennett, who was our Master of Ceremonies, shared a message that kind of resonated quite well with today. In her book, The Most Powerful Woman in the Room is You, she reminds us of the strengths and potential within each of you, each of us. I can think at some point of a more fitting introduction for today. So yes, I am Audrey Bois Nicolai, Head of Brand at Noble Panacea, and together with our founder, Sir Fraser Stoddart, who is a Nobel laureate in chemistry that he got in 2016, and our CEO, Céline Talabaza, I co-designed and created Noble Panacea. And I'm sure you have already heard about the brand, or I hope so. So today, Noble Panacea is the only skincare brand created by a Nobel laureate. Of course, it has been an extraordinary journey, leading a brand that is today at the forefront of scientific innovation in skincare. Developing Noble Panacea from the ground up, from scratch, has been a labor of love. I always call it my first baby, alongside being a mom of 3 little kids and girls. And I would say that Céline and myself were given the best gift any marketer could have asked for. An amazing, truly groundbreaking technology that we had to tell the world about it, to disrupt the skincare industry. We didn't have to create a story or to create a product. We just had to tell the story, and we live it, and I still live for it every day, every minute of my job. We had to tell the real story, the true story of our founder and this technology. So of course, strategic clarity, marketing insights, understanding your audience, your customers, and of course knowing your competitors were all and are still very crucial. But what truly matters is really our deep alignment with our values. We always infuse our brand with passion and authenticity, driven by the inspiration of Sir Fraser himself. The first time we met him, together with Céline, we sat down at the Northwestern University, close to Chicago, learning about the power of this amazing, this new discovery that we call the OSMV. And with Céline, we were asking a lot of questions. Can we do this? Can we do that? And most of the answers he gave us, and I heard, were yes, we can, or we will. And I knew at that moment we were onto something completely unique and completely groundbreaking. The true groundbreaking scientific advancement of the technology sets Noble Panacea today apart from all existing brands on the market. It's like having a computer on your face at some point, and I will explain how it works. So I will define Noble Panacea as a deep tech company. We are much more than just a skincare brand. So at the heart, as I'm sure you understood, at the heart of every product we create, you can find this technology that we call the organic super molecular vessel technology. This technology is not just revolutionary, it's unique. There is nothing comparable on the market. Basically, think of a cube. Each face is octagon. This is why on a lot of elements of the brand you can find this octagon. This was like a kind of a creative takeaway. You have this vessel, and inside this vessel we encapsulate the active ingredients, and we can release them at a specific time, at a specific location, and in a specific order. The time is everything. And I will use the example of the chronobiology sleep mask. That is our hero product, an intensive overnight treatment that can work in harmony with your skin natural rhythm. This is groundbreaking. Think about it. By the way, a very important rule is to always go to bed before 11 p.m. because this is when everything starts happening in your skin. So from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m., your skin is full speed while you sleep. And the mask has been pre-programmed to release the active in a specific order at a specific timing to work with your skin overnight rhythm that is basically composed in 3 stages: detox, regenerate, and skin absorption. I will not go into too much detail because I don't want you to leave, but this is how it works. And in fact, I can personally vouch for this. I flew overnight from Dubai to Hong Kong to be with you and here today. And of course, I use the mask during the flight. And I would like to think my skin speaks for itself. What do you think? I'm joking, but I didn't joke on the fact that I use it during my flights. But it's no surprise that this product is also the bestseller in Hong Kong at Just Beauty. And we are also, sorry. So this was this mask, and you will get one dose sample. And we are incredibly proud to have as our ambassador Charmaine Shea, that I'm sure you all know, who has been an exceptional ambassador since last year for the brand. Last year she was the ambassador and face for Face Oil, and this year she's the face of this chronobiology sleep mask. And as you will discover, in your bag, she's even gracing the cover of Prestige Beauty Supplement this September, of course, alongside our sleep mask. This leads to an important point that is for me really important to really invest in your skincare. This is one of the most crucial choices you can make is to invest in skincare. It's quite easy to spend, hopefully I'm correct, like 50 Hong Kong dollars on a coffee daily. But investing in skincare, really think about investing in your skin health, skin well-being, and even skin longevity, as we used to speak now. So it's really about investing in yourself, in your well-being, in your skin health, and at some point in your confidence, as this is the topic of today. What sets Noble Panacea apart is that we are the first brand to introduce product with this advanced technology that is unique, that no other industry has used, neither in cosmetics or any other industry. This is a technology that is patented. And because of that, or thanks to that, everything is created in our own lab in California. And for a brand of our size, having our own lab is quite and completely unique. This allows us to adhere to green chemistry protocol and principles and to the most sophisticated developments and testing protocol to ensure the most effective, yet, of course, clean formula. So yes, working alongside a Nobel laureate such as Sir Fraser brings, of course, a profound sense of responsibility to really uphold the highest standards of quality and integrity in every product we create, but also the way you approach your work. Because you need to embody on every day, every minute, professionalism, dedication, and ethical values. And you need to make sure your team does the same. And the Fraser approach to mentorship shaped for sure my job and my leadership style, but also the values behind the brand. He has a strong willingness to empower his team. He always wants to encourage experimentation and foster innovation. And for me, it has been instrumental in our growth and success. I always push the team in the same way I'm doing for myself to really always think out of the box, solve challenge, and act quickly, sorry. So working with Sir Fraser has been always, and still is every day, a profound privilege, leaving an indelible mark on me, professionally, but also personally. And as we are here in Hong Kong today, I am very proud to say that since last September, he has been shaping scientific mind as a chair professor of chemistry at the Hong Kong University. So he's not just an innovator and a chemist, but also a mentor to the brilliant minds right here in your city in Hong Kong. So all of this journey we launched 5 years ago, almost, has been very challenging, pushing us always to constantly innovate and redefine what's possible. We have really pushed every team members, our lab, Surfacer himself, myself, everyone, and this is thanks to that we are here today. Every product is also super innovative. The sleep mask, as I mentioned, that works with your skin chronobiology. We launched the first oil that can hydrate, where we push boundaries of chemistry. And we just launched multi-defense SPF 50. Can you imagine a SPF 50 that is activated by UV lights? So this is always groundbreaking, and every product is a testament to our commitment to excellence, innovation, and of course, sustainability. So as I said, the journey was never easy, and I believe it should not be so easy, so you really kind of learn. As today, to be fair, it's not that easy to stand in front of you in the middle of landmark, but it has been all worth it, and you always learn. Being able to create a brand and see our product receiving multiple awards globally, and we received the Prestige Beauty Awards in both 2023 and 2024, has been extremely rewarding. And when you go back home, okay, we did that, it's amazing. And you always thank yourself, your team, because sometimes you need to pause. We are always working so fast, a lot, and we never really stop to see what we achieve. And I think it's important sometimes to just step back and just look at what we achieve. Beyond the science and beyond the innovation, sorry, I'm not good at that. Beyond the science and the innovation, this experience has taught me valuable lessons about leadership, lessons that resonate with the theme of this summit. Because leading a brand like Noble Panacea requires not only a clear vision, where you need very strong dedication, but also the courage to push boundaries and inspire people around you, to inspire your team. It's about really like fostering a culture of empowerment, where every team member feels valued and driven to contribute their best. As women leaders, we have the unique opportunity today to shape the future, not just in business, but also in the broader world. We can lead with integrity, innovation, and a commitment to making meaningful impacts. Let's check. Yeah, so I don't think the sound is working. It was a message from Surfacer. But by thinking beautifully, we want to create, and I will explain later what means think beautifully, because this is our mantra. We want to create a brand, and we want to create products and legacies that empower every woman, every woman and every man, by the way, to pave the way for future generation, of course, of women to lead with confidence and purpose. And this philosophy of thinking beautifully also guided us on how to design our packaging, because packaging is kind of part of experience. It's true in skincare, it's true in everything you buy. Packaging is part of your story you kind of get with your brand. And this packaging had to reflect our commitment to precision, to beautiful design, to innovation, and to sustainability. As a result, today, our packaging are made without plastic. It's coming from starch, coming from potatoes or corn. They are infinitely refillable. On top of that, we also have all the formula in active dose that have been designed not only to protect their potency, freshness, to give you the exact dose you need, or to be travel-friendly as I use a mask in the flight, but they are 100% recyclable. I won't lie, developing this packaging has been kind of a nightmare and been incredibly challenging. And I have not slept for many nights, especially just before the launch. Why? It's getting back to what I was trying to explain about pushing boundaries. You need to push boundaries of what's possible in sustainable design and packaging industry. And it demanded everyday, relentless attention to detail. When we launched the brand 5 years ago, the industry were even not there about sustainability. But more you push boundaries as brand, they must answer you. So you have a role, you have a responsibility to help and guide also all of the supplier to kind of trying solution to that. So this is why I believe it's really crucial to embrace these challenges, because some of the suppliers were telling me, Audrey, it's not possible. Audrey, it's not possible. No, let's make it happen. And we are still with the team today trying to improve and make them even more sustainable. So this is really my advice today, is always see the challenge as a new opportunities to shape the future. Leadership then is not just about making decisions, it's about painting a clear vision that everyone on your team understands, they see and believe in with conviction. If your team is lost, they will get lost at the end of the day. So it's really about explaining the objective and, of course, the why behind every choice, no matter how it is difficult. It's also about fostering an environment where your team feels empowered to challenge the norm, to challenge the statu quo in every topic. When your team understands the purpose of what we are doing behind the work, they become passionate advocates for the cause as well. You convince them, and they get inspired to innovate and also challenge the norm. This is why today, when you hold a Noble Panacea box, you are not just holding a skincare product. You are holding a piece of scientific excellence, the manifestation of years of research and innovation. And I am really proud of the team today, because all of this work, and we are here today thanks to the team you have around you, and this has been a collaborative and collective adventure. So I will pass because I believe it will not work. So creating this brand with Céline from a white blank page from scratch, it was pure white blank page, has required a lot of craziness, I believe, a lot of courage, but also a lot of resilience, passion, and creativity. And I have really come to embrace the idea that feeling scared when faced with new opportunities or challenge is a positive sign of growth. You need to step out of your comfort zone, because this can really lead to amazing professional, but also personal growth and development. We all learn from failure, from challenge, from kind of, okay, you really think you are in front of the door, but there is always a way, so you need to find the way. So don't be afraid to take calculated risks. It's often the path to discovering your full potential. When I joined the brand, because I live in Shanghai, in the past I was back in Paris, and I took this adventure, and a lot of my friends were telling me, are you crazy? So yes, I took an amazing risk. I think it was calculated, but this pushed me to push my own boundaries, and then you just learn so much from your experience. Of course, there were moments of failures or big challenge, but one of the most important lessons I have learned is that you need to fail fast. Because sometimes you see you will fail, but you continue. So you need to stop. Okay, I am failing, but you need to learn even faster. I'm doing the same with my team member when sometimes they have issues or they fail of something or they are blocked. Okay, let's just step back. What do we do? So really get your issue, stop, think, and act quickly. But please act quickly, because this is how you fix things and you find your door. Each challenge has been a stepping stone to growth and to innovation. And the true magic of Noble Panacea lies in our ability to push boundaries and also to collaborate with a multicultural team that's just as passionate and dedicated as I am. For me, passion is everything. Passion is crucial in everything you do. Once you lose your passion, you lose your interest, you lose, like we say in French, your knack, your dedication, your creativity. For every job, this is true. You are in finance, logistics, marketing, communication. If you do not love and you are not passionate about your product, your consumer, I think you are missing something. And this is the best career advice I have ever heard, was to always follow your passion. And I'm still doing it in every minute today on my job. Because it serves as your motivation, and at the end of the day, makes work feel less like a job. Alongside that, I have learned that building trust is crucial, so really keep your promises, be consistent, and also be someone others can rely on. Leading a global team and inspiring them requires adaptability and vision. I have always believed in surrounding myself with people from diverse backgrounds and expertise, because this is where true inspiration comes from. As you have heard my accent, I'm pretty sure I'm French, so I live in France. I live in Shanghai for 5 years, in Chengdu for 1 year. Now I'm living in Dubai, and I have seen that from my own eyes, that diversity fuels creativity, because we all come from different worlds, and all together we find solution. And this is still so important to Sir Fraser Stoddart. He has always surrounded himself with students coming from all over the globe. Another important thing important to Sir Fraser Stoddart was empowering women in science. It has always been important to him because he has 2 daughters, PhD chemists. His late wife was also a chemist. So, as he used to tell me, chemistry is a family story, kind of. For him, diversity, education, and of course, the inclusion of women in science are not important, they are crucial, because they are essential to advancing research and innovation. To be completely honest, to me as a woman, I initially found science and chemistry and engineering less appealing and perceiving them as fields that lack femininity, excitement. This is probably why I am in marketing and in skincare today. But we need to change this perception. And this is one of our jobs as Noble Panacea. Our brand's evolution in this commitment is reflected in our determination to redefine the narrative around the woman in science. We need to help to showcase and highlight we can have a link between beauty, skincare, and science, demonstrating that these 2 worlds are not completely and mutually exclusive. And at Noble Panacea, we aim to inspire more women to pursue careers in science, breaking down barriers. This commitment, of course, resonates deeply with our mission at Noble Panacea, and we are proud to partner with Girl Up, an organization funded by the United Nations Foundation and inspiring girls in Hong Kong to provide young girls with the resources and opportunities to excel in STEM fields. By sponsoring the education of several young girls, we are helping to open the door to show and pave the way for future generation of women scientists. And at today's summit, where we celebrate and empower women, it's essential to recognize how vital it is important to uplift the next generation of leaders. This is our role, to help the next generation and to showcase the door. 50 years approximately ago in France, this is where in business schools a woman could go. Can you imagine? So we need to open the door for women in science. So if you understood what I was saying, when you choose then to buy Noble Panacea, of course you are investing in skincare, but you are also supporting young women. And I will also add that the co-creation of the brand by Céline and myself under the mentorship of Sir Fraser serves as a powerful testament that he kind of believes in us and he wants to empower and trusting women in leadership role. And this collaboration with the three of us has proven success, I hope so, and reflects the diverse strengths of the three of us, showcasing that women can play a central role. And our leadership team today at Noble Panacea is primarily composed of women, further unphasing our dedication to inspiring and mentoring women to think beautifully, to lead confidently, and make an impact. This commitment to a deeper understanding of beauty is reflected in our Think Beautifully series we created with Céline. As a beauty brand, we recognize and we believe it's really important that we have a responsibility because beauty goes beyond the skin, beyond the superficial. We wanted to ensure that beauty is expressed in a way that is much more profound than just skin deep. The Think Beautifully series, as you can see behind me, is designed to provide empowering and intelligent conversation as we have today that address very important topics such as education, mentorship, and a lot of other things that are crucial for us and for Sir Fraser. Why? Because our audience, and it's not only our audience, it's the women today, they seek more than just beauty products or products, full period. They want meaningful content that inspired and inform. And through this series, we have had the privilege on connecting with extraordinary women who inspire me daily. Women such as Jenna Lyons, Christy Turlington, as you can see on the screen, Jodie Comer, or Maye Musk. They not only excel in their field, but also lead impactful social efforts. They embody the power of leadership, integrity, and the importance of giving back. And as we celebrate and empower women at this summit, it's a reminder that the essence of beauty lies in the thoughts we cultivate and the impact we want to make. So our tagline, Think Beautifully, encapsulates the synergy between the mind, the science, and the beauty. It's really about reflecting on how our thoughts and action shape our leadership and contributions. And in the beauty industry, as I said, we have a responsibility to both how we portray and show beauty with all of this kind of, it's more than a trend, like to showcase authentic beauty, but also how we produce beauty. And our mission is to really ensure that both aspects align with our values of integrity and empowerment. So to all the women today here, I really encourage you to always return to your mantra, whatever that may be. For me, of course, it's a Think Beautifully, but really know your leadership style, remain passionate, because for me this is one of the most important things. Always stay humble and never stop learning. It's really like get your vision. Where do you want to go? You stop, you think, and you act fast. Integrity and passion are the cornerstone of any successful journey, and they have been the driving force behind Noble Panacea. So let's continue all together to push boundaries, inspire each other and the young girls, and lead with purpose. Thank you very much.